Hi, my name is John Legaspi. I'm the Associate Editor of the Lifestyle section of Manila Bulletin. I've been working here for almost 6 years.
Hi, my name is Jepoy Soriano. I'm the Visual Content Head for Manila Bulletin.
Hi, my name is Isabel C. De Leon. I'm the Senior News Editor of the Manila Bulletin. I've been with the Manila Bulletin for, in total, 40 years.
Siguro medyo mahirap sagutin sa akin yung ano ba yung pinaka-challenging na assignment kasi everything has to be personal for us. So, it's always different. Pero, kung challenging, for me, it would be the pandemic. There's this tagline sa Manila Bulletin na there's good news here. So, for us, the Manila Bulletin, I think that's our main goal. To inspire people, to encourage people to live their best lives through our stories. And those are good news. Ang hirap nung time ng pandemic because everyone is afraid, everyone is locked down, di ba? Parang there are a lot of noises. So, ikaw, kahit sa sarili mo, tatanungin mo, may good news ba?
So, every anniversary, we're releasing MB supplement na laging less than 100 pages. So, yun yung pinakamahirap kasi we have to collect and lay out every pages ng 100 pages ng ilang araw lang, almost 2 days lang. So, yun yung pinakamahirap for us. But at the same time, mas mahirap yung transition na nangyari. Kasi di ba before, it's always been print-centric for bulletin. So, ngayon, yung transition sa online, so nagkaroon pa ng social media, wherein yun, ang dami ng mga comments ng mga fake news. So, nagiging challenging for us. At yung creative namin, nag-extend from different platforms na.
And one of the most challenging time for me was when we used to visit the barracks of the military in rebel-infested areas. And there were so many times that, you see, I thought that would be my last day on earth because we would be asked to keep quiet and the military convoy stay on the ground on the floor of the vehicle. And we will turn off all the lights and because we are passing through enemy territory. So yung ganong instances na you felt anytime pwedeng mamatay ka, So maraming instances that we thought we had used up yung 9 lives namin as journalists. But thankfully, we survived all those near accidents attendant to our career as journalists. Credibility means a lot to me as a journalist because without it, how can you even be called a journalist?
For me, I had to learn this the hard way. Learn to step back, especially when things are too good to be true. And one should question that. And most especially, one should have accountability when mistakes are made. I mean, as journalists, tao lang kami. So, importante na when we make mistakes, we take responsibility of it. And I think that's a big part of being credible.
So, our role before was a graphic artist, but now we transcend to being visual journalist. Kaya yung pinaka-credibility, yan yung pinaka-core natin ngayon bilang visual journalist. Kasi lahat, kailangan i-fact check mo, kailangan tingnan mo maigi lahat ng content. Kasi pag once na-publish yan, image ng bulletin ang masisira.
As we say nga in Manila Bulletin, we have to inform the public. We have to empower our people. We have to educate our people. And how do we do that? We have to provide them with the accurate information. We have to be credible so they will listen to us, they will read us, and they will rely on us as their source of information.
I wish that the future writers na pupunta dito or magtatrabaho dito sa Manila Bulletin will continue to center their stories on points of view, on shared experiences that are relevant and relatable because those aspects make our stories human.
Now that we are in digital age, kailangan lahat ng content natin na binabasa ng mga bata, matanda, kailangan laging tama. Kasi dun yung pinangahawakan natin bilang brand ng news organization natin na Manila Bulletin.
In Bulletin, we have this lesson that we learned from our late chairman, Don Emilio Yap. He said that a newspaper should be an instrument of the entire country for development. So meaning to say, whatever comes out in the newspaper presents a picture of what the country is all about. Number two lesson that I will never forget is if a person is already down on the floor, meaning to say this person can be a victim of bad press or accusations or scandals or anything, we have to bear in mind that there should be people who should help this person rise from the ground.